Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. We've hit the midpoint of Season 43. We're taking on Pycb today. And this is the first time ever that I have 3 rank 5 champions on attack. We've got Void returning to action. Viv Vision, haven't seen her since War 1 of last season. Super excited. And then we have our toughest fight today with Hulkling at the end of the video. So we're going to be starting off today on Path 6. We have a Dr. Doom on Node 3 with spiked armor. Not too worried about spiked armor here. Void's crit rate, kind of below average, I would say, between average to below average, and about half of his damage is that damage over time. So if we do trigger some of those buffs and spiked armor becomes a problem, we can always kind of back off, slow the fight down, and we're still going to be able to deal a meaningful amount of damage to him. So we want to get the Petrify up, which is going to turn off Doom's aura of Hazarath. I think that's how you pronounce it. Also, only baiting out the special 1 in this fight with those prowess buffs. Even though Void is immune to the Incinerate from the Special 2, if I mistime the dex, the Special 2 hits very hard, and if you have a few of those prowess buffs on Doom, he could definitely kill you with one of those Special 2s. I am a bit out of practice on the Special 1 dexes, it would appear, as you see right there. And when you miss a dex, you get the shock debuff on you, and the danger there is not really the damage from the shock, it's getting too close to Doom, and then he passively stuns you and heavies you. If he crits you on that heavy, he's going to deal a huge chunk of damage. So I really just have to, again, slow the fight down in that case. So again, we're just kind of keeping the rhythm here, baiting out the special 1s. The aura is turned off now. It will return or have a chance to return right now because the Petrifiers are gone, even though Fear of the Void is up. So there we go. So I do have to worry about, not launching my special attack while he has the aura up. Just kind of back off. Just play it safe. I don't know that I've seen a single one of the spiked armor buffs. Kind of watching this back as I'm doing the voiceover. I'm not sure we triggered a single one here, so I'm not sure what's up with that. I don't know how I avoided that, just bad luck or whatever. All right, we are up in Section 2. Once again, we have a thing on Node 30, and I know you didn't come to the channel to watch me fight another thing on the same node that you've seen 3 or 4 times already, so... And he's dead. It's just easier that way, right? All right, next up we have a SAURON here on Node 40. Going to go in here with Viv. She's a great choice for this fight. I think Omega Sentinel was banned. I do take a couple of unnecessary hits in this fight. My parry fails twice. And, I'll say this. I've said this a bunch of times. I'll say it again. I feel like Viv is disproportionately punished by input issues compared to almost any other champion in this game. You miss a parry and you miss the phase that, her entire kit breaks down if you miss something like that. So other than that, a couple missed hits there, the fight does go off without a hitch. I managed to get past the input issues on her special 2 taps, and I get max solar energy, so we're all set up for the special 1 spam. As soon as we can get the special 1 out of him, I try to phase the special 1. Once again, my block doesn't even work that time, so there we go, and then it doesn't even matter. So we only have 1 fight with her, definitely far from the cleanest Viv fight I've ever had, but, a solo is a solo, as they say, and we get through it with the win. Alright, last fight of the war for me is a tricky one. This is an Attuma on 46. And the normal counters that you would want to use for an Attuma, you cannot use here because of high energy diet. So we've seen this fight several times this season. I think we sent a rank 5 Valkyrie here earlier in the season. So Hulkling here, the plan is just to use the power back boost with a special 2 and kill him with a pair of specials. So I have an invuln boost running in case I push him to the special 3. Unfortunately, I mistimed that dumb water bomb on a special 2 and we waste the indestructible boost here. So now I have to be a bit more concerned about that power gain. If we crit too much, we give him too many prowess buffs. He's a tactic defender, prowess passes rather, and we can push him red. So we launch the special 2, we get enough power back, it doesn't push us to our special 2, and we are able to get a second special off while the unblockable buff was still active, and it does enough damage to kill him. We did come away from this one with the W, 4 kills, 0 deaths, a very, very light war for me, and our record has once again gone back up to even at 3-3. It seems we win one, we lose one. That's going to be our whole season. So if that's the case, we'll still finish Masters. 6-6 is good enough for Masters at this level. So, folks, if you enjoyed this one, let me know by hitting that like button. As always, thank you very much for watching. See you again next time.